Hola, Woodlawn Knights. Here we are again, video number 2. If you are here, then that means that maybe you thought that this would be something that could save you a little bit of time. So I want to show you guys how to tweak your own individualized drop-down boxes. And I want you to remember that this information should be coming from your curricular guide, right? Your Louisiana Believes curricular guide. Now I get mine obviously from Blackline Masters or whatever. You have a lot of different options in that. Also you have your scope and sequence. This is my unit 1, I believe. What am I looking at here? Right, here's my scope and sequence, content and claims, yada yada yada. And this is what you're going to be working off of to build all of these drop downs, right? So let me pull back up so I can look at unit 2, right? Because if you want to build out your own very personalized to your own subject lesson planner as it relates to the state provided curriculum, you're going to have to go in and do this yourself. You're going to have to go in and create these drop down boxes. So when each week comes along, you don't have to scurry back and forth trying to figure out what you got to put in here, right? You've integrated your state curriculum into the district lesson plan TAP format, this thing over here, right? So what's going to happen is you're like, oh my God, I'm not going to be able to format these drop-down lists for the whole year. That's insane. And I would wager that you would be absolutely correct in that assumption, that would be pretty crazy. So what you should do is use your scope and sequence, or at least this is what I would suggest to do. And your scope and sequence is going to tell you about how long it takes you to do this stuff, right? Western expansion, 10 days. Urbanization and industrialization, 10 days. Progressive era, 10 days, right? You've got your whole scope and sequence lined out here. That's got your GLEs, etc., etc. So you should be using this scope and sequence, right, to let you know how far out you need to be. In my original format, right, I only had, if you recall from the first video, US 2.1, 2, and 3. So I went in and added 4, 5, 6, and 7. I want to show you how to do that. But I'm building my stuff too right now, so I'm not going to delete it, right? What I want to do is come back here and I'll show you a new one, right? Just like in these formats where a lot of times you have how long does an activity take, right? If you want to put that in, how long does an activity take? I went down and added activity 2 as well, right? Industrial, giant vocabulary, etc. How long does that take? I want to put that in the drop down box right here, right? How long should this take? Estimated time, right, of activity. Whatever you want to put, right? How long does that take? And I want my drop down box here. Wherever you want to create your drop down box, you're going to click on that cell, you're going to right click, you're going to scroll all the way down until you get to data validation. You're going to left click that option. It's going to ask you for a list and range of cells. What they're asking for is, what do you want to put in your drop down menu? So you click, left click, select data range, right? And then this is going to pop up. And if you're thinking, oh my God, what am I going to put in there? I created a separate tab that I put all my drop downs in. So I've kind of already come over here and built this so we don't have to waste time with it. But what you're going to do is you're going to select your first option, shift, right? You're going to, with your left index finger, you're going to click this shift key. And then you're going to hit the down arrow button until all of those items have been selected. Once they have all been selected, you can then take your left index finger off of the shift key and come over here and left click OK. When you do that, you're making sure that rows C12 through C19 have been selected. And you can't really see it over here, but C12 through C19 have been selected. Okay, boom, save, right? Those are the right ones. U.S. history. Now, boom, you can see that the drop-down item has appeared. How long will the guided activity, remember what guided activities are. Modeling is I do. Guided activities is what we do. And then for the independent practice, we're looking at the you do, right? How long is this going to take? Drop down. My guided activity might take 5 minutes, right? And that's it. That's what you do. That's how you add your very specific, subject-specific drop-down items, right? And you can get as far in front of this as you want to, right, to make things easier for yourself, whatever you want to do. If you get in and you make a mistake, you're like, hey, how do I undo it? You want to come in, well, if you want to undo this or modify or change, edit, whatever for your drop down, you right-click the cell you're in, data validation. Let's remove the data validation. And look, no longer a drop down. You don't have that option. I want to add it. Right-click. Well, let me get out of there. Right-click the cell you want the drop down. Data validation. Come over to your criteria. Hit the grid range, right? Select the data range. Left-click that. Come down wherever you have pre-formed or pre-filled out your drop-down items, what you want in there. Click on the first item. Use your left index finger or whatever to hit the shift key. Then hit the down arrow button until all items have been selected. Click OK. Click Save. And boom. You have your drop-down back. And the goal in all of this stuff, guys, and remember, right, this stuff right here, you don't have to worry about, right? You can delete it. It doesn't even matter, right? Delete it. I'll delete the comments. Doesn't even matter, right? Whoopsie. Where'd my delete go? Paste, paste, paste. Delete column, right? And it's like, this is really all you need to do. You're copying and pasting from the district Word template that we all have been banging our heads against, right? This, where is it? This template, right? You're putting all of these items, essentially copy and pasting these items, right, into your column A so that you have your template set. And then in your column B, you're going to go down and create your drop-down menus, right, based off of, right, your state-provided scope and sequence and curricular guides, right? And that's everything. GLEs, content, sample tasks, whatever. And that's how you're going to build it out, right? And when you get in here and you're done, what you're going to do, you're going to say, hey, boom, right? Right-click, let's say copy, and now you've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, boom, right-click again, paste, bam, and you've pasted with your formats. You even have your dates in there. You can click on your date and go, nope, that's going to be Tuesday, right? Boom. Nope, that's going to be Wednesday. Boom. Nope. And so forth and so on, right? You can just kind of come in and use that functionality in there, and everything's going to carry over for you, right? Everything's going to work nice and neat. So that's it. That's all I got for the drop-down box. I'll get this uploaded. Whenever you see the video, please click on the right-hand top screen of the video in this area on YouTube. You can see a little eye icon. Click on that and fill out the poll. Let me know if it helped, if it didn't, whatever. And join my YouTube class or follow it or do whatever. And I will continue to try and push helpful videos to you guys that help save teachers time. So that's it. Signing off. Timmy B. See ya.